fair, they've never seen anything like it. They're like, what is this armoured beast? What is this strange sword? He is not the Messiah. He is a very naughty boy. Oh, this is just my life, isn't it? You shall die! Does he still have his hand that the blacksmith made him?
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
It's past closing time, ma'am. Hi everyone, welcome back. I took a bit of a break from reacts and reviews to work on my Twitch channel. We stream Mondays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 PM. We do spooky games and art and things like that, so yeah. So with the excitement for the new Evil Dead, I actually realised the only Evil Dead film I haven't seen is the third one, Army of Darkness. So I'm going to do a blind react to it first time watching, which is really weird to me because I love medieval genres, films in general. So I don't know how I haven't seen this one yet, but regardless, I'm going to give it a watch. I'm sure I'm going to love it. I know I'm going to love it. So I love the Evil Dead series so much. The comedy is just shookers. So I love how on the nose with its humour it is. They're very self-aware and I love how silly it is and also still scary as well. The series is so much fun. The use of practical effects is great to me. I'm a huge advocate for practical effects and puppets over the overuse of CGI. I'm a huge Jim Henson fan, so my favourite film is Labyrinth and Dark Crystal and all that. Any form of creativity using props over a lot of CGI is incredibly impressive to me anyway. And that was my original worry with the newer Evil Dead. I've only seen the trailer for it and it looks awesome, don't get me wrong, but I was worried that it would kind of lose its original charm that the series had of everything being kind of silly but on purpose but in a fun way and still somehow being scary. But it does look very scary. The trailer looked so intense, so I will be seeing that soon and I'm excited for that. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more, and I'm always open to listening to what you guys want to see me react from. I know that I've probably seen the majority of horror films, but I can always rewatch stuff anyway. But regardless, we're gonna get into this and give this a watch, so I'm excited. Come join me. Already a chaotic start then.
You're at the year is 1300 AD.
You're probably wondering how I got in this situation.
Shop smart, shop S-smart.
He looks so young though.
I had a one found in human flesh.
The Book of the Dead.
In blood. Rights.
See, I love how they've done this. This is so cool.
Demon
Chainsaw hand. I can already see this being a favourite. Oh, his car came as well. Excellent. Where the hell am I? How did I end up here? God, don't you just hate that when it happens? Just enjoying your Tuesday morning and you end up in the 13th century. Can't count how many times that's happened. Are they attacking his car? To be fair, they've never seen anything like it. They're like, what is this armoured beast?
I believe he is the one written of in the Necronomicon. He who's prophesied to fall from.
How did they know immediately? He's their god now. See, I only know this guy. I only know this guy because of the game. And the game is really fun, but it's super fun but super repetitive. And I would play him a lot. But I've not seen this film, but I would play him regardless. No, his chainsaw. What is this strange sword? That castle just plonked down in the middle of nowhere with nothing around it. Honestly, what? This is such a random take to do for the Evil Dead series. It just came out of nowhere. Like, how about we do something medieval? Let's go back. Let's go way back. I love it though. But it's so left field. God, Ash is going through it right now. Didn't they just say that he's like meant to help them and this is how they're treating him? Hair is looking good though, Ash, bruh. You look a mess, but hair's looking good. I love how neat his cuts are on his face.
I am Henry the Red.
Henry the Red, that's it. He looks so different in the game. The braid is so cute. I love the braids.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hello,
Obviously,
Mr. Fancy
you ain't nothing
Pants.
but two things right now, Jack and shit. Jack left town.
Oh god. Ah, whoever did the writing for this, fucking phenomenal. Jack left town.
May God have mercy upon your souls.
What's going on? This is so chaotic. God, I love it. It's so good. I'm enjoying this so much. You can't kill the chosen one. Can't kill Henry either. He's cool.
Bloodthirsty son of war.
He is not the Messiah. He is a very naughty boy. Is it just water? Alright, he's not good. Oh, this is not just water! Volcano water, excellent. That's the Evil Dead we all know and love.
I never even saw these assholes before.
I'm from a different time period, bro!
I didn't think he'll listen, lad.
I didn't think he'd listen, lad.
Look, I'm telling you,
God, I love Henry.
the wrong guy.
Brutal! Was that necessary? No, Ash. Oh my goodness. What was that closer? Oh my god. Just was punching him in the face. What the fuck? That's slightly different fate to the last guy got. My guy got style. Wow. Hell yeah. Give him his chainsaw. Uh-oh. About to have his Indiana Jones moment.
Make way!
There it is! Chainsaw. Give him his sword. Give the chosen one his sword. Yeah! Oh, I love this. Instantly attaches. Immaculate. Oh, yeah. The warrior has been given his sword. One swift move. The opponent has been defeated. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that was an Indiana Jones moment right there. Shame you didn't have a hat to grab.
You know your shoelace is untied.
Most important thing, bruh. God, I love that. Hell yeah. He's been through enough shit, mate. Like,
Who wants some?
who wants some? About to chainsaw all the women of the village. We're all scared now, aren't we?
You want some more? Huh?
No. I'm good, bro. Like, the chainsaw and the car were enough to be like, maybe this guy's like an alien or something. Get out of here. Go on, get. New BFF. Henry, new BFF. Ash and Henry BFFs for life. What a cutie. I wish him the best.
I shall see you dead.
Are we really doing this again? My man's got a chainsaw. It's like bringing a gun to a sword fight. Oh, he's got his gun as well. Okay, some point. This is my boomstick.
It's got a walnut stock, cobalt blue steel,
Oh yeah.
and a hair trigger. That's right. Shop smart.
Wait. Where did he use that before?
Now
I didn't even realize he had it.
even touches me.
Boomstick to the face. Oh, great. How did he get up? Not the backflip. Smooth. I have the biggest crush on him. What a king.
I don't want your book. Just send me back to my own time, pronto, today.
Ash just wants a normal life at this point. He's so sick of this bloody book. By the time of the series though, he's so like, well, this is just my life, isn't it?
You shall die!
Everyone's just standing still.
Upon your soul!
Awesome. Thanks, Grandma.
It's a trick.
Obviously.
Get an axe.
I've said before the double tap theory. Kill it twice. Especially with deadites. They just come back and back and back.
Yo, she bitch.
Yo,
Let's
she
go.
bitch. Let's go. Beating up an old granny.
If the Necronomicon fell into the hands of the Deadites, all mankind will be consumed by...
That was so weird. He just like appeared and was like, anyway. I love it that you can see he's like holding his hand like that underneath it. Rather than it being a stump.
That one.
That one. Hey, nice. Oh, that's so cool that he gets a gauntlet. That's badass. Whoa.
Groovy.
Groovy.
What's the matter? You raising a barn? Shut the door.
God, I love the things he says. It's so funny. Thou art the promised one. But you are the chosen one. You must free us all.
Your primitive intellect wouldn't understand alloys and compositions and things with molecular structures in the...
Oh, Ash. He does not care. The man's busy. He's got work to do. That's the only language he speaks in with women. She slaps me. That's it. I'm in love. She didn't have to say anything.
You must recite the words Clatu Verata Nictu.
Clatu verata nicto. Okay.
I'd forget it immediately.
Clatu verata nicto.
Again!
I got it! I got
Clatu
it! I know your
verata
damn words, all right?
nictu. Clata verata nictu.
I'm history.
I'm history. Do you not mean I'm future? What is it? Could it be Deadites? Not in my Evil Dead series, never. Whoa. Those are cool camera angles. Nice. Oh lord, they're coming. Oh. Obviously right in the mud. You couldn't have landed anywhere else. Ah. These cutbacks. God, it's so chaotic. Why is there like nothing around the area? There's a castle and now a windmill, but nothing else. I love how he warms up his non-existent hand. What on earth? What are they meant to be? What? Those are not Deadites. Are they brownies? Are there brownies in the Evil Dead series? They're kind of cute. What did he put his head on? Oh my god. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I knew someone that stood on a rusty nail before. That was the most traumatic thing I have ever seen. Well, I'm sure more traumatic for her. But... Oh wait, it is brownies. Oh my god. What is this? This is such a weird segue. What is going on here? Why? This is nuts. What? No! Oh no, is he puppeteering him? Oh my god, no! What the? Ew. Oh dear god. Oh my god, wow. There's two of them. Which is the right one?
I'm blind. I'm blind.
I don't think we need two ashes. One is already too much. Oh my god. Where are you taking me? Oh no! There's two.
What are you? Are you me?
I'm bad, Ash. And you're good, Ash. You're goody little two-shoes. You're goody little two-shoes. Little goody two-shoes. Little goody
He's insane.
two-shoes. Little goody two-shoes. Little goody two-shoes.
Jesus. That was so weird you could see him wearing a mask. Oh, Ash is like, I don't. I don't have time for this. This is not a language I speak in. I'ma just shoot.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang!
Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Exactly. But what if that was the wrong Ash? You're gonna have to cut all of his limbs off. What if they just regrow back? Imagine having to cut up your doppelganger. God, that was chaotic. Just grew out of him, and now he's having to bury himself. At this point, you have to expect that from the Evil Dead series. Expect the unexpected.
Hey, what's that you got on your face?
I'll come back.
Hey, you got some dirt on you. Ah, a little gravestone for Ash too. Well, that was a lovely segue. Anyway, back at the ranch. He's like, I was just getting that book or something, weren't I? Where I was rudely interrupted by my twin. This reminds me of the start of Hellboy. The book. There it is. Oh, for just burn them all. Wait a minute. Hold it. Oh. Close it. Close it. It is not that one. That is not the cup of life. Oh my god. Oh, it's going in. It's going in. Okay. Well, alright then. I wonder what's in there. It's not that one. Oh, that's so cool. These practical effects. I love that. Look at that. You don't get that nowadays. It's so cool. Amazing. Oh, it's so good. Wow. It's so well done. I love it.
Wrong book.
Say the words.
I've forgotten them. Vivian. Did he forget? Did he forget? Yeah. I'd have to write on my hand or something.
Definitely an N-word.
It was, yeah. Needon? You're on your own, Ash. That'd be me. What do you mean it didn't work? It was a flawless idea.
Wait a minute. Everything's cool. I said the word.
I said it! I promise. This is cool. This is cool. I like this. Oh no! They're just playing. I'm just a little silly guy. We're all little silly guys. The horse actually waited for him amidst all that chaos. Now I need to go back to that guy and ask him the words again. Oh no. Second Ash is back. He looks a little bit different though. He hath returned. He hath returned with the book. But he has also unleashed evil once again.
Be back, like in the deal.
When you removed the Necronomicon from the cradle, did you speak the words?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I did. Oh man, I'd be terrible. With my dyslexia, I wouldn't even pronounce it properly. What's going on with his hair?
When do you think we can start with all the...
Why is she always like looking longingly in the distance? She doesn't look like she's here. She's elsewhere. She's gone.
Well, that's just what we call pillow talk, baby. Oh.
It was more than that.
I don't think it was, Chief. This is Ash we're talking about.
I still believe that thou wilt stay and save us.
Oh, just guilt trip him into it. Might as well. Looks like Mothman. Mothman, is that you? Why is she not moving? Why? This is all part of her plan to get him to help. Play the damsel. See, she's actually very intelligent. She knows exactly what she's doing. It was her master plan from the beginning. I just love the use of stop motion in this. It's so good. So good. I really wish that companies would use stop motion more because stop motion looks great. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it looks really off and weird, but no, I think it's really creative and effective, especially when at the beginning what they did with the book. That was so well done. I loved that. It just sets it apart from the usual like CGI like everything with CGI just generally looks the same now. But stop motion really stands out to me. Like look at these guys. These guys look so cool. I love how they're animated. Like nowadays these would just be edited in and it would just look like too like flawless and perfect with zero creativity. Stop motion weirdly gives it more life, I feel like.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Evil Ash! Evil Ash! Good Ash is bad enough, let's be honest. Kinda just kissing his teeth. Oh god. Princess Leia moment. That is sexual assault.
Just me, baby.
Just me, baby.
Then we'll get Henry the Red and his men to fight with us.
Henry, 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 Henry.
Who's with me?
We don't really have much of a choice, do you, to be fair?
You can count on my steel.
You have my sword, and my bow, and my axe. One book to save them all. Oh my goodness. She looks a little different. I can't tell what it is.
I may be bad, but I feel good.
Great. Excellent. The car. My noble steed. Mate, a medieval blacksmith is not gonna know how to fix your car up. Let's give it a good go though. My goodness, this blacksmith is a genius before his time. Imagine they this is how technology got so far forward because Ash went back in time and taught a blacksmith how to fix a car. Yeah, like he's teaching them how to make bullets. Oh wow. Oh, you can't hate him. Look at my guys. Oh. Look at them. Oh, they're so cool. You can't kill them. This is the best undead army I've ever seen. Look at them playing their flute on their own bones. The skull drums. Oh, I love it. I love it. God, they're so stylish. I'd surrender immediately. No, you guys are too cool. You guys are too cool. You have this one. Take the book. They look so good. Man, the prop team are amazing. They're so good. They all look so unique as well. Like, mixing the use of practical effects and CGI is honestly the best thing you can do, I think. Being able to balance both of them. Like, the Dark Crystal series did it so well. Shame Netflix took that down. Typical Netflix. Onward to battle! This is just Lord of the Rings, but everyone's undead. Hold. 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 Hold.
Steady.
Now. Oh, poor skellies. We would have to destroy all of these props as well. I feel so bad for him. Look at him go. Look at these guys. I love them. Wow. They're amazing. Oh no. Oh no. Secretly rooting for them. Oh, he's got his car. It's basically a tank. Where'd you get a tank from? Oh wow. What's that from the windmill? Oh. Where's Henry? Oh, this is so fun. I love it. Get him in his tank. He's loving it. What's she doing? Let's run her over. What? Where did she just move? Oh no! No, his tank! I wouldn't risk my tank for that. In Satan's bathtub. The sound effects. Protects the book. There's only 4 people protecting the book? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, they're here. They're finally here. Henry, you're a bit late, mate. We needed you like an hour ago, but it's cool. It's all cool. Oh, the bone dust. It's alright now, lads. We got Henry. We're good. We're good. I love Evil Ash. I can't help it. Can you not just put the ladder back up? Oh no. See, if he had just run her over at the start, it would have been fine. And he'd still have his tank as well. It's not like he's able to stick around in the medieval ages for her anyway, so...
You found me beautiful once.
Honey, you got real ugly.
She sure did. Honey, you got real ugly. It's giving Frankenstein's Bride, but also one of Dracula's brides. And I kind of love it. We need the priest dude to come and give him his chainsaw again. I have so much more context for the game now. Where he's literally, he could have just grabbed the book. There, you can tell it's Ash because he's not really able to focus on multiple things. Yeah, zombies and sword fighting is definitely a genre I love. It's definitely something I can get behind. Hell yeah. Are we still going with this belief that zombies have hearts? We need to cut off their heads. I mean, to be fair, deadites don't really seem to die, so... Tally-ho! There we go. I wish there were more skeleton jokes in this. That's fucking great. I love it. Wah. The skeletons, like the prop department, are so good. Like the skeletons are so detailed. It's really impressive. I'm really interested to see how, like, the making of this, how it was made. That was awesome. I love that. Oh, off he goes. Alright. My man exploded. Okay. Defeat. No, my skelly's lost. Conveniently, she goes back to normal. Wow, she's fine now. How come his original girlfriend couldn't do that? Ah, there we go. Friends. I think when you have a common enemy, there's not much point in fighting anymore, really, is there? Oh, I love Henry. Brothers! Please tell me you wrote those words down. I swear to God, I still wouldn't remember. Just write them on your hand.
The Jews said the words, and here I am.
Did you say the words right this time?
You know that story about how you could have been king?
Oh no! I love how he pushes her out of the way. Out of the way! Does he still have his hand that the blacksmith made him?
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
It's past closing time, ma'am. What was the need? Was that enough bullets? They just met. Hail to the king, baby. Oh, what a fantastic film. It's so good. Oh, I love the Evil Dead series. I can't believe I took so long to see that one. That might be potentially my favourite now, because I love the first one. The second one doesn't really hit the mark for me, but I still love it. But that one's so good, especially because it's a genre that I love. What a chaotic combination. What a chaotic combination. It was great though. I really enjoyed it. Really excited to see the new one, obviously. Even if I'm not sure if it still has that similar vibe of the because, as I said, I love stop motion. I really like the practical effects and stop motion stuff. So it's going to be sad not seeing that as much. I know that they're going to do practical effects in it with like the faces and that, but it does look to me that it looks like it's over CGI'd a bit, but we'll see. Regardless, that was great. I loved it. It's definitely become a favourite for me, I think. Really, really cool. Loved Henry. Henry was awesome. So some really good one-liners in there. I would have loved more skeleton jokes in there. Always a fan of skeleton jokes. They're great. Cast was fantastic as well. The bit with the brown leaves was so crazy. The tiny ashes. Oh my gosh. Really, really fun. And it's also it's nice having some context for the game as well with Evil Ash and stuff. Evil Ash is brilliant. I really like him. The context of him and that growing out from Ash was so much fun. Really cool seeing the armies come together and fight. So yeah, that was a super fun one for me. I'm so glad that I finally got around to watching it because it was just great. The typical Evil Dead like humor and vibe is always something I really enjoy, because I love horror and comedy together. But a lot of the time I can feel like horror and comedy can be a bit annoying. But Evil Dead is one of the biggest things, one of the biggest series that I feel like they just get it perfect. They really do. Like, I love the series. The series is great too. The game was a lot of fun, if not repetitive. But still, regardless, there's just it's got so much. They put so much love into every movie, I feel like, in the series and that, and it's really taken on a life of its own. It's so unique and fun and exciting. It's so intense. The silliness of it I always enjoy it. So yeah, I'm just so glad that I watched that finally. Really impressed. But yes, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to stick around. I'm back doing more reviews and reactions now, so that'll be so much fun. Let me know if there's anything you really want to see me react to and talk about, because like I say, I have some really big opinions for specific types specific types of horror and things. The way things are going forward with CGI now, and also I'm not saying that I hate CGI. It's just I think that I do really wish that movies would incorporate puppets and practical effects way more, because I just really enjoy them. Like things like the old Star Wars use of puppets, I really like that. And obviously, as I said, The Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, they're just fantastic films, and it's a shame to see that kind of die out a bit. I think Disney is the biggest issue with this, because everything has to be realistic and it just removes all creativity and life from it, and I really just don't enjoy seeing stuff like that anymore, because they all seem the same. They're all the same to me. There's no creativity put into them. Nothing feels like it's made from the heart anymore. This Army of Darkness genuinely does feel to me like it was made with love, and it was just made with pure fun and a love for horror in general, and putting in so many ridiculous one-liners and silly things, all the camera effects. It's such a really nice little film, and I love it. So thank you very much for watching, and join my Twitch streams as well on Mondays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. We play horror games, spooky games. Tuesdays are Phasmophobia and Demonologist nights, where we play with viewers. Mondays are art nights usually, and Thursdays are when we play. I usually find some cool little horror games by indie dev, and that's always lots of fun. Just to help with indie devs get their games out there and do a little review and play them and see what they're like. I'm a game dev, so it's important to me to help those out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.